Hi, my name is Brenna and today I'm going to show you how to change your acoustic guitar strings the right way. I really like quick and dirty videos, so I'm just going to get right into it. Okay, here's what you're going to need. Definitely a guitar, definitely some guitar strings, and then you need something that you can cut the guitar strings with, and then this one is optional. When it comes to guitar strings, I really love Elixir strings. They're about 15 bucks, and I can honestly say they're the best kinds of strings that I've ever played on. I can't tell you how many times someone picked up my guitar and was like, "Oh my god, did you just change your guitar strings? They're so smooth." And I'm like, "Nope, haven't changed them in like 6 months. Whoops." But that's how great these things are. Now you need something to cut your guitar strings with, but it doesn't have to be this, but I highly suggest this. This is a little tool that Planet Waves makes that you can get at any guitar shop. It's got these little guitar string cutters that makes it really easy to cut your guitar strings. It's got this little edge that can pull the pegs out of your bridge easily, especially helpful if you have infant hands with tiny little weak fingers like I do. And it's got this twisty end that can help you tune your guitar faster at the end. This one's optional. This is a guitar fretboard conditioner. This one's called Guitar Honey, and this is just so you can give your guitar the royal treatment. You don't need this, but if you want to take good care of your guitar, then you're going to want to condition your fretboard so that it doesn't get dried out. But you don't need to do this, so you can skip this step if you're in a rush. If you're choosing to give your guitar the royal treatment, then I suggest while your old strings are still on, spraying the Guitar Honey on the fretboard and then using a paper towel to work it in. This way you don't get your new strings all greasy and gross. Spray, 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 spray. Let it sit for a moment to soak in, then rub it away. Okay, now it's time to actually change the guitar strings. And one thing you're going to want to do is only change one string at a time so that you can keep your guitar neck under the correct amount of tension. It's better for the guitar if you do that. Step one is you're going to want to detune the string that you're going to change. And the bass drops. You can use your fingers, but this is when one of these little devices comes in handy. Once your guitar string is super duper loose, then you're ready to come over to this side at the bridge. You need to pop these little pegs out. You can use your fingers, but this is when this little device comes in handy. Once you pull it out, you can put it off to the side and you can pull your guitar string out of that hole and then come back over to the head of the guitar, and you're just going to want to untwist this string and pull it out. Ta-da! Now you can throw your old guitar strings out, save them just in case a guitar string breaks in the middle of a show, or you can make jewelry out of them like I sometimes do. Once the guitar string is off, I usually take it as an opportunity to really clean underneath the guitar string so that it can really sparkle when I'm done. I'm using a soft guitar-safe cloth from Sam Ash, but if all you have is a paper towel, that'll work fine too. Your heaviest string, the string with the highest number, is going to be your low E string, and then they obviously go in decreasing order until you get to your high E string. String out. Admire how beautiful and clean it is, and it's time to put it on. Stick the side with the little bead into the hole, and then use your little peg and line the groove up with the string and slide that sucker into place. It might pop out a little bit, that's okay, just push it back in. And if it does that a few times, that's okay. It just means that you didn't push it quite in hard enough the first time. Take the other end of the string and bring it over to the head. Find the little hole on your tuning peg and slide it through. Pull the string tight and make sure that before you tighten it all the way, you line this string up with the little groove that's on the nut. And now it's time to start twisting the guitar string. I usually pop this side up a little bit and then start twisting this around and making it so that this will go on top of this string. So it almost will help it be like a better, tighter seal. And I'll show you what I mean in a moment here. You might have to manipulate the string so that it wraps on in a way that makes sure it's a nice and tight seal. So I'm going to kind of keep popping this one, pulling it up, and making sure that this one goes over it. If it's not quite perfect, don't worry, because you still can go around another time, and I definitely suggest making sure that you go around a couple times so that your guitar string doesn't come undone. The key thing is that when it's finally all tuned up, make sure it's at least twisted around 1.5 times. Now you can tune that string to an E and you're good to go. The last thing you have to do is cut this. And again, that's when that little tool can come in handy. But as long as you have a good pair of scissors or a good pair of wire cutters, then you should be good. Now, I'm not going to actually cut this off at this point because I like to wait a little bit, change my guitar strings, and then wait maybe at least an hour or so before I cut any of these. And that way, if it shifts around a little bit and I need a little extra slack, that's okay. I didn't cut the string just yet. Repeat the process for the rest of your guitar strings and you should be good to go. If this video helped you, be sure to comment and give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, then make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. If you're curious about the moody, introspective, and sassy songs that I write, then check out my original songs on my channel. Thanks guys, I hope this helped. Bye.